Thank you, Lee. Afternoon, comrades. My name's Hibbert, and I am the Brigade Secretary for Merseyside Fire Brigade Union. Before I start this, and I will keep it brief, can we please have a round of applause for all the speakers and our excellent compare, Lee Hunter. As I said, I will keep this brief, because I know full well Lee won't think twice about pushing me off this fire engine if I run over. Last week, this Tory government unveiled its mini-budget, a budget that was aptly described as Robin Hood in reverse. Not content with watching families struggle, Liz Truss and Kwasi Kwarteng saw fit to hand more money to their millionaire pals. 45% of the £45 billion worth of tax cuts will go directly to the richest in society, whilst just 12% will make it into the pockets of the poorest households in the UK. It's a disgrace. How can it be in the sixth richest economy in the world we are unable to ensure that children are fed and families can afford to heat their homes? A survey conducted by Shelter earlier this year showed that almost a third of UK households are one paycheck away from losing a roof over their heads. And with energy prices now set to rise to £3,549 a year on average, destitution for some families is a very real possibility. Like our brothers and sisters in the RMT, the CWU and many other unions, the Fire Brigades Union have been trying to fend off attacks on our members' terms and conditions of service and our rights to collectively bargain. In recent years, employers have introduced non-agreed contracts, sought to expand the firefighter role and cut union reps out of discussions completely by refusing to adhere to agreed negotiation procedures. Our members will no longer stand for these blatant attacks on our terms and conditions. As a result, yesterday, Merseyside Fire Brigade Union served Merseyside Fire and Rescue Service with a 7-day notification for a dispute and a ballot for industrial action. Like many members here today, firefighters have suffered through 12 years of austerity and below inflation pay awards. Our members are struggling to make ends meet. This year, firefighters were offered a derisory 2% pay offer. 2% when inflation is now running at 9.9% is a 7.9% pay cut for our members. Just yesterday, we received information that the Home Office has allegedly stated there is no more money for firefighters. Not content with causing a run on the pound, taking the economy down the pan and almost wiping out the pensions of millions of hard-working men and women, the Tories have now stuck a middle finger up at firefighters. We will no longer allow this government to drive the living standards of our members into the ground, whilst them and their Tory mates stick their snouts into the public trough. We will soon be balloting members nationally for a pay rise which reflects the worth of firefighters. And we have no doubt, like many of our comrades here today, we will smash the ballot threshold and return a resounding yes vote for industrial action. With the possibility of national fire strike looming ever closer, Chief Fire Officers and fire services are looking for ways to provide fire cover. Some will choose to use G4S or Serco, which is an absolute joke. Some have taken the outrageous decision to recruit members of the public and pay them more than they pay professionally trained firefighters. Merseyside Fire and Rescue Service will rely on what they call resilience contracts to break our strikes. Many of these contracts were issued to new members at point of entry who did not necessarily understand what they were signing up to. Unbelievably, these contracts, which seek to pit worker against worker, have been agreed time and time again by our Labour-led fire authority. For any member out there, and we know that this will be recorded and it will be shared, for any of our new members out there who hold one of these contracts, rest assured the Fire Brigades Union will fight to protect your right to take lawful industrial action, regardless of contractual obligation. Brothers, sisters, comrades, I'll finish with this. As we go forward from this place today, back into the workplaces and back onto the picket lines, do so in the knowledge, not a wheel turns, not a phone rings, and not a light bulb shines without the permission of the working class. Solidarity, comrades!